We're joined by MVP Jordan Estabrook. Well done, Jordan.
Thank you.
It was a bit hot out there.
Yeah, it was so hot. My feet were burning on that stuff down there.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, according to our notes, you're a rookie, is that right?
Yeah, it's my first season playing. Yeah.
What brought you to American football originally?
My friend Craig, number 52, he said I should just come down and try it, so I did, and then we just trained
You're a
together.
rugby lad, aren't you?
Yeah. Played rugby.
League or union?
Union.
Right. So have you found your new passion?
I think so. Ever since I started, I just haven't stopped training for it for like times like this. Yeah.
And do you find that it's a good mix with playing rugby with a contact?
Oh yeah, I really enjoy like the more physical side of it because like it's just a bit more entertaining, like being able to run downfield and just catch that ball over the top.
Yeah. So when did you actually start playing?
Oh, January.
Really?
Yeah.
So within 8 months,
you've
gone from a complete rookie
to
be an MVP in the Div 2 final.
Yeah. It's literally
That's not
just.
bad.
It's all right. I just me and my friends are just always training. I knew since I started playing, I knew I wanted to be here and do this right now. So it's good to be here. I'm still learning though.
Good.
So coming into this tournament, what was the aspirations? Obviously, you've come up against a tough team in the semi-final.
Yeah.
How did you find that first game?
To be fair, they come out a lot tougher than I thought it was. We got told a couple of things about the team, so we sort of knew a few things about them. I heard their corners were decent, but to be fair to the corners in that team, they'd done so well locking us all down. And I was in quite a lot for that game, so by the end I was quite knackered. But I got a touchdown in that game, so it sort of set me up for this one. I just knew I had to ball out in this game to make up for it. I was losing.
So coming into the third, fourth place game, I mean, I'm guessing did you know much about Chester Romans? Did you do anything differently against them, or?
We just went with the game plan. We practice the same things at training and same things over and over, and it just comes out. We always do this. We play a bit bad in our first game, and then second game we actually turned on.
Brilliant. Well, congratulations. Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
Your champagne's in there. Okay. Turn it around. Well, sorry about that, chaps. While we were in the middle of that interview, they very rudely started the game without us. I think we're back. I don't think we've missed anything. It looks like it's Northeast Academy starting on offence. Quarterback Taylor Walton tries to run it, but is blocked. Makes no ground.
And looks like it's been given as a safety. Yeah, so he's actually given a safety away there. He's tried to run to the left. He's been stopped. It looks pretty close to me, Mick. But
no, you're probably right. I mean, it's the far end from where we are, so it's difficult to see. But that's so
it's an early 2-0 lead.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been in Coach Johnson's planning, would it?
So the Vipers have got quite a bit of support here.
It's the home game, So, you would expect them to, but there's a decent number. There's probably 50 or so across the way, and another 50 this side, maybe 100. Which for a junior game is
it'll not be far off.
I think they're all Vipers as well.
So
I don't think there's
number 10 in a quarterback. Hands off to 89, the running back. He gets past the first tackle, but can't get past the second and third one. So it was a gain of a yard there from the Vipers.
So we've got quarterback Cy Roach. His fourth season here. So
the running back changes
score.
Direction.
Poor snap to the right, but he manages to keep it.
Good gang tackling by the Giants.
Number 23 that was.
So that's James Ray. He's a cornerback. It's his rookie season.
Had a good game in the first game. I noticed him a couple of times. He's only a slight lad, but he knows how to hit.
He's been a big part of the defence this year with a surprising amount of physicality, so I'm told. So here we go, third down for the Vipers. And again, another carry for 89, but he's brought down. Short gain there, maybe 1 or 2 yards there, Mick.
That's Frank Shiangala. I hope I got that right. It's his rookie season. He's again another rugby player, and this will be his last game as a junior. So I'd say there'll be a few talent scouts after his signature for senior.
Looks like there's going to be a blitz
Fourth
here.
down.
The Giants sense some pressure. Quarterback rolls out to the right. And it's incomplete. So the Giants offense is going to come back on the field, see if they can do a bit better than their first drive.
It must have been a bit of a shock to them because they've been scoring for fun in previous tournaments. Most of these guys are relatively new. The quarterback Taylor Walton has been around for a number of years. He's played under 17.
Yeah, he's a starting free safety for the GB juniors.
Yeah, he's a hell of a player. I mean, he often comes to Vikings training, and
so he hands it off there, and it's a good outside run in the end.
You've seen him, Howard, on the rare times that you're at training. Did I really say that out loud? He's just an athlete, the kid, isn't he? He's as you say, he plays for GB at free safety or strong safety. Plays quarterback here.
Yeah, I think
physically gifted. He's just got really, really fast legs. If he gets going in the open field, watch out, he'll be gone.
And the hard count's caught him here. They've got a free play, and it's overthrown through the middle. Yeah, I think this kind of game style is pretty good for someone like Taylor. It enables him to learn more about the game. So then when he does take the step up to adult football, he's got a lot more knowledge to call upon.
Yeah.
He's also the offensive captain today for the Giants. And he's flushed out of the pocket to the left there, taken down. That's going to bring up third down. And there's another PI call there. Number 18, Ben Jefferson. Played 1 season with Sunderland Uni. He's allegedly got great hands and route running.
He caught a touchdown in the first game, I think. Don't know a lot about the lad.
So that's an automatic first down, 10 yards further forward. So some good field position here.
You're getting to grip with these rules, Howard, aren't you?
You'd like to think so.
Let's see a career in BAFA after your playing career.
No chance.
I don't think they'll have you, mate. So, first down. And here he goes.
And he fakes the throw. And that's a gain of 7-8 yards there from Taylor Walton.
So the story with this lad, I don't know if you're aware, Howard, he was at Cramlington High School where the world famous Jonathan Rooney was teaching as a maths teacher, and he wanted to bring American football to the program, which he did.
Hard count, they go deep for 19. It's real good discipline from this offensive line of the Giants.
So again, going back to the story, at the time Taylor was 13 or 14, very, very skinny. Not that he's that big now, but he was, plainly skinny. Good footballer, good runner, athletically, and him and number 55, Ollie, on the line, were both.
So Taylor takes off to the right and he goes out of bounds again.
Developed by Coach Rooney to where they are today. Obviously, they moved on to the academy where Johnson's taken over.
So yeah, number 55, Ollie Robinson is playing left guard today. He's long-term O-line. He goes to training with Durham Saints University team. He's a GB junior O-lineman. He originally started playing rugby league and apparently now does some amateur powerlifting.
Okay.
There's some pressure off the edge there. Taylor just throwing the ball away.
He just seems to be a little bit nervous, doesn't he? He's normally quite composed.
That brings us up to 4th down.
So 4th down. No joy, so Black Country will take over the ball. Still 2-0.
So I know a big loss.
Safety.
A big loss for the Northeast Giants is number 99. Boz, as he's known.
Ollie Basanko. Did I say that right?
He apparently got injured earlier in the semi-final. Big player for the Giants. Plays D-end, but also has been in it some running back and an H. Does some power running for the Giants. See if they can overcome his loss here. And number 10 looks like he likes to run the ball and some good tackling there.
There's number 23, that little dynamo again.
Yeah, it's James Ray. So no receiver on the left. Running back's motions to the right. And he takes it. And he's passed 2 tackles and passed all of them and he's run in. He's done a good job there, stay in bounds, Mick. He avoided the first tackle.
Yeah, it was poor tackling. I don't think Coach Johnson's going to be very pleased with that. 2 or 3 times they had an option to take him down. But like you say,
well, they've taken some advantage of field position there. They put the 2 wide receivers on the right. They moved the running back over to the right hand side and then ran him out to the left.
Yeah, did well to stay in bounds, like you said.
So the extra point attempt here. QB keeps it this time and he runs it in. So that takes us to 9-0 to the Vipers.
So still plenty of time left. 11:30 left in the first half. We saw Chester go to an early lead of 13 points for that to be pulled back. So not impossible. Although it's always harder to play when you're behind. So this time we'll see what Taylor Walton can do. Hands it off. Running back makes no ground.
So it's some good outside pressure there from the D line. They've stuffed the outside run. Just managed to get out of his own end zone there. Narrowly avoiding another safety. So it's a complete pass to number 19.
And he's gone.
And he's gone all the way. And that's how explosive this offense can be. Touchdown by number 19, Tom Alsop.
So he's an interesting guy. He actually plays quarterback. Alsop, it should be.
Oh, is it? Oh, I got it.
Alsop. No, is it Alsop? I'm sure it's Alsop. He plays quarterback for York.
So yeah, he's had 1 year with the academy and 1 season with York Uni. He's looking to try and break in to be the quarterback for York next year.
I think he started a couple of games last year. Maybe he didn't start a couple of games, but he did score some touchdowns for York.
And that just shows you what kind of athlete Taylor Walton is if he's keeping a generic quarterback out. And Taylor's going to keep it, and he goes himself, and he's short. And that was a good stop by number 7 for the Vipers. He read it well.
Daniel Davis. First season as a Viper. Former Birmingham Bulls and Hamburg Devils.
Well, it looks like we've got a game on our hands here,
It
Mick.
says here he's not missed a single defensive snap all season. So that says something about the kid.
Well, those reps paying off there.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I think we always expected this one to be close. We might put the kiss of death on it now by saying that. But 9-6, Vipers lead.
Another handoff to number 89. And again, some poor tackling. Taylor Walton trying to bring him down, and he does so in the end. I think the first and second tackles for the Giants have to be better here.
Yeah, it's been a bit slack, hasn't it?
You know, they've had a chance to bring people down without gaining positive yards, and they've ended up busting plays out.
Now, is that always poor defense, or is it sometimes good offense? Combination of the two.
I think looking at the plays that have broken away, I think from a defensive point of view, you'd be kicking yourself at them. So 10's going to keep it in the pocket. He rolls out to his right-hand side.
He's got him.
And again, the tackle's been missed. And he's been brought down, but they get a first down. Another example of poor tackling there, Mick.
Yeah, he was coming at speed, number 11. Is that Luke Stapleton? I think it is, isn't it?
Did you catch a number there?
Number 11.
Yeah, Luke Stapleton.
Yeah, Luke's been around quite a while.
That's his first year playing linebacker.
Yeah, he
after
was
playing wide receiver.
Yeah, I was going to say he was a wide receiver at the under 17, and
well, defensive captain today, so he needs to
yeah
try and step up.
He needs to put a bit of weight on. He's still quite slight. And this time,
so it looks to be a bit of a tactical change at D-line there. Number 55, Oliver Robinson, has come in at D-end. And he's kind of stopped 89 from running to the outside there, forced him back in, and then a tackle in the end by, I think it was the linebacker. So number 44's come in now for the Vipers at running back.
That's Jose Rebello.
10's going to stay in the pocket. He throws it to a wide open receiver, and he's dropped it.
Way open. No one near him. Couldn't hold it.
He was wide open there.
I think you need to give him some catching lessons, Howard.
I'm just focusing on blocking.
Okay.
You've got to take those opportunities when they come your way.
Especially when you're wide open. So third down. Or second down.
Third down. 10's going to sit back in the pocket again. He throws it deep. Oh, and it nearly picked off. Is that Taylor Walton back there?
I think it was. It's almost picked, and he almost knocked it into the receiver's hands as well. So it is fourth down now. So big play for both teams, particularly the Giants defense. Need to get the ball back.
So, I mean, you would assume there's going to be a pass here on fourth down. 10 drops back and he looks in. He's going to run it. And he's gone straight up the middle, then off to the left-hand side.
That's a killer.
No one anywhere near him.
That's a killer right through the heart. That it's you get them onto fourth down and then untouched into the end zone.
So does that take it to 13-6?
No, that's 15-6.
15-6. Safety. 10 keeps it.
And this time
he's not going to make it. He's stopped.
Guess who?
Taylor Walton on the tackle.
Guess who? So we got 6 minutes left, just over. Score is Black Country Vipers 15, Northeast Academy 6. Okay, just a correction on the clock there. The referee's called 4.5 minutes. So again, it's Taylor Walton.
So he rolls out to his right, avoiding some pressure. Throws it deep down. No one's there.
I think I was throwing it away there. I don't
Was there
think there was anyone really close enough, was there?
There was a flag on the field.
There is, you're right, yeah. I hadn't seen that. Okay.
So again, the hard count working for the Giants. Offside called.
So talk to us about this hard count, Howard. You've mentioned it a couple of times. You know, the uneducated like myself. What does it mean? What's the purpose of it?
Yeah, so essentially the defense normally they can get a feel for a team's cadence. So they know when the ball's going to get snapped, so it takes away that advantage that the offense have.
Okay.
Or if a defensive line or a blitzing linebackers are predominantly very quick and strong, one way to slow them down is to make them second guess themselves. So if they go before you snap the ball, effectively you get a free play from it if you can snap it.
It's all about
before.
just getting that half a second in your favour.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. But there we go. That's when it doesn't work. So it looks like number 89 has a false start there. So that's Oliver Taylor. He's a H-back rookie. He's converted from athletics with great hands and route running.
That's an unusual transition.
He's also plays QB in a Wildcat package too.
Okay. Knowledge.
Ooh. And he so Taylor Walton voicing his frustrations there.
So, am I getting this right here? How it looked like a safety there, but he threw the ball away.
Well, I'm not sure if it's classed as a fumble or if he's thrown the ball
Well, he went
away.
out of the end zone, so behind the goal line.
Oh, there's a flag. Intentional grounding could be. So
Okay,
another
there we have
safety.
it. Another safety. So that'll make the score 17-6. Black Country Vipers.
Some frustration starting to creep into the Giants' offense.
Yeah, Taylor's a lad as well that you don't normally see that. He's normally quite level-headed, but I suppose everyone's got the limit, haven't they?
So we've got 3 minutes being called by the officials.
I think he's so used to dominating people that when he's, he can't get the ball away, he does get frustrated. And he's back on defense now.
So number 89's back in at running back. 2 receivers out. Oh, it's nearly intercepted. It's gone through the hands of number 19, Tom, who's
Olsen.
already scored a touchdown today.
Yeah.
In this game, sorry. He'll be disappointed with that one. And you'd assume with it being so close, he would have ran that one back.
Got to catch it first, Howard.
Oh, and he's escaped. The QB's escaped.
Again, it's number 23, the little pocket dynamo.
And looks like he's
Seems to
injured
have-
himself there.
Yeah, he seems to have taken a bit of a knock.
Not sure if it's just cramp or.
So we're just taking a little drink there. Same with the players and this injury break. So again, I mean, there's injury on the field. It's red hot. How does this affect players? Does it, psychologically, physically? Can't be good.
I think it's, if we go back to the third, fourth game, the first drive from the Chester Romans seemed to go on forever. I think they're the ones that really get you down, whereas we haven't really seen any long sustained drives in this game.
No, the possession's been.
However, that saying, I know we're banging on about him, but number 2, Taylor Walton for the Giants, he's playing safety on defense. He's playing quarterback on offense. So it's going to be taking a toll on him, especially when it comes to nearer the end of the game when you're relying on him to make the plays. But also, especially with injury to 99, that's going to put more strain on the offensive line, who are going to have to go in and team up on the defensive line. So yeah, I think it does have an adverse effect on the performance. But I think there's a lot of athletes out there. I think they'll be able to manage.
Okay, that's the 2-minute warning.
It's just important that these players are kept hydrated on the sideline. And with it being a makeshift pitch, there's no shade or there's no kind of...
Yeah, absolutely. They're right in the middle of it, aren't
there's
they?
no rest for them.
Yeah.
There we go. It's a good first tackle. And it's short of the halfway mark.
So is that?
Yeah, it's going to get marked short.
So that's going to be 4th down. So big play here.
So 4th and 1. I mean, you've got to think the QB is going to keep a hold of this one.
Yep.
Oh, and again, the outside contain hasn't worked. Number 24 pushes him out of bounds. So that's number 11 there, Luke Stapleton, who had his eyes on the QB.
Again, when you look at body language for the two teams here, although the Northeast Academy aren't, they're not down, but they're getting frustrated.
I think frustrated would be the right word. You know, it goes back to it. If he makes that tackle there for a loss, the Giants get the ball.
Yeah.
But now the defense staying on the field. You know, Taylor Walton's got his helmet off. He looks pretty exhausted. Timeout by the Giants.
Okay, just while we've got this break in play, just a reminder, we're coming towards the end of the BAFA football season. After today, we've got next weekend, Saturday and Sunday, the national finals in London. So Saturday morning we've got the Junior Division 1 final, East Kilbride and London Blitz. We'll update you with the rest after this next play.
So we've got a first down for the Vipers. And there we go, 10.
Initial tackle there was number 19 again, Tom Olsop.
Yeah, he's held on well, he's waited, and the second and third guy there have come in and brought him down.
Okay, so let's hope that the York University offensive coordinator isn't watching this game. The guy's got his quarterback playing defense.
But again, it builds those fundamentals up for these young players.
Yep.
And then when they go on to play uni ball and adult football,
Well, the one
allows them to flourish.
One thing they've got to get used to, whatever position they're playing, is the contact. So you may as well learn it at this level and get used to it,
as opposed to being thrown in at the deep end.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's a timeout for the Vipers. So both have got one remaining.
Are we allowed to call a timeout, Howard? It's hot.
You can try.
Yeah. There'll be a ruling on it somewhere. We just need to find it.